Hello everyone, welcome. The agenda of this video is notations of Boolean expressions. Then we will see how to convert an SOP into standard SOP. And finally, how to convert an SOP to POS and vice versa. Boolean functions can be expressed in different notations, that is min terms and max terms. This is sum of min terms, where you have 6 min terms, sum of product in other words. This can otherwise be represented in this way, using the small letter m followed by the subscript, which is the decimal of the corresponding binary. There is still another way of representing, and this is the notation for representing the SOP. And when it comes to product of sum, POS, this can be represented this way, product of sums. Another notation for the same goes like this, using the capital letter M followed by the subscript, which is the decimal equivalent of the binary number. In this case, M2, M3 and M5. This can also be represented using the Greek letter pi, pi 2, 3, 5. Now let us convert a sum of product SOP into a standard SOP. Now, what is a canonical term? Boolean functions expressed as a sum of min terms or product of max terms are said to be in canonical form. Boolean function A is a sum of min terms. Over here, the Boolean function B is a product of max terms. In standard form, Boolean function will contain all the variables in either true form or complementary form. Now we notice this is a Boolean function of 3 variables. However, if you take each term separately, it doesn't contain all the variables. For example, xy, z is missing. The second term, yz dash, where x is missing. And in the Boolean function b, x plus y, where z is missing. And the last term, y plus z dash, again x is missing. So this is in canonical form, but not in standard canonical form. So in standard Boolean, in standard form, Boolean function will contain all the variables in either true or complementary form. So now both the Boolean functions are in standard form. So here the first term is canonical form but not standard form. And this one is both canonical and standard form. And if you look at this one, this is neither canonical nor standard. It is neither sum of product nor product of sum. Now, how to convert an SOP into standard SOP? Now, this is the procedure for converting from SOP to standard SOP. Let us take an example. Now, this Boolean function is in canonical form but not in standard SOP. Let us convert this canonical SOP into standard SOP. So for that, we go like this, using the axioms and postulates and the theorems that we have already seen. And finally, we get the expression in standard SOP form. So this is how we convert a non-standard SOP into standard SOP. Now, how to convert a POS to standard POS? So these are the steps to be followed to achieve that. Now, taking an example, now we have a POS but not in standard form. So let's go about it. So this is our final standard POS. Each term contains every variable. Now we will see how to convert an SOP into POS. Now consider this SOP. which has got 5 terms. Now we will convert this Boolean function into POS following a few steps. So first we change the sign from sigma to pi. So 3 are missing. So 0, 0, 1, 1, 0, 0 and 1, 1, 0. So we write them in the notation like this. Now we write down the new equation using the pi. So this is the conversion of SOP into POS. Here we can see the equivalent of minterm and maxterm in this table. Now how to convert a POS into SOP. So this is a POS. So this is the way we convert a POS into SOP. Thanks for watching. Bye.